Welcome back to Bobbing on the Ocean Simulator. No, welcome back to Ships at Sea, gang. If you didn't know, the public beta test that we were playing on, 0.8.3, is now live. So we are playing the live version of the update of what I was playing. So if you're wanting to get into everything I've been doing and you didn't want to have to risk the public beta test, now's the time, because that patch is live. And getting some other stuff, some other slew of stuff going with it. You can check that out. We won't have a look at that today. We're going to crack on with what we're doing. We're just moving north a little bit, because since I've come back in, the fish spots have just changed, and I'll show you on the map here. So we're going up to this little section here where the halibut is rife, and then which is actually not too bad, because it's closer to where we want to get into it, back into Voroi. Anyway, there is haddock and salmon out here. Salmon's, I think, for net fishing, not for line fishing, and we've got the catfish out here anyway. Update on the kilometers that we need. We're at 92 since last one, and we're gaining as we go, so that's really good. Remember that we are going to sell some stuff, and then we're going to take a boat trip. We're going to buy a new boat, we're going to load up with some cargo, and we're going to deliver down here before we try and head out and do some halibut. Well, that's actually changed now. Where's the good halibut fishing? The halibut's moved out there. I swear it was that one last time. Maybe it was haddock that I was looking at, but I swear that was the halibut. Either way, it doesn't, unless that is. This is the one here, right? Yeah, so we're definitely going to do delivery here, and then we're going to get ourselves prepped up and ready to go out fishing out here for next time, to check that out, right? Just to see how much we can make. Okay, so I'll get us to, we're almost at this point anyway. No, we're not. I'll get us up to here, and then we'll lay out a bit of a course, and we'll do some fishing. And mind you, just FYI, we still do have all of our fish from last time in the inventory. Now, there was a cool thing. Someone did mention to me that it doesn't matter if you miss getting the fish, hooking them. All the fish does get put into your inventory regardless, even if you do miss the hook. It's just you get a bonus for hooking it. So I wasn't quite aware of that, but that's a little nicety to know for everyone. Right, so I've pulled us up here because we've actually got we've got a lot of swaths pinging us for fish around here. If we have a look, we're not far out of the haddock area, and there is a halibut section. I was potentially going to stop here and maybe we do some fishing, but I'm going to push further. We'll push up to the halibut section anyway, because this is haddock region, but we are getting close to the halibut. So what I'm actually going to do, we'll jump off the line here. We will remove the entire route. What I'm actually going to do, let's just slow down here for a sec. Let's set up ourselves the proper line. Now, I'm going to do this correctly this time. So we're going to go, I'm going to move that entire route. No, move that node to, let's say there. Move that one. Now, we want you to be just over 0.3. So a little bit longer than 0.3, I think. Almost 0.4. Right, then we'll give ourselves a bit of turning space there. Then we'll come back, and we'll just try and make these neat. Now I've got 4 buckets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so that will be how this is where we're going to drop our fish. So if we just sort of go at half speed, let's say, let's go to K here, let's jump on board here. Let's now get out the back, because we've got to get these buckets ready. So let's actually, we're not going to have time. Just back right up to speed for a moment, because I haven't got the buckets ready yet. So let's get our the herring is what we're using, so we'll use that one. Equip. Let's get you ready. Pick up that, put you in there, and then I don't think we've got much left anyway. Let's fill you up, and let's that's it. Is that all I've got? Oh no, equip. Okay, there we go. So I was going to say crikeys. Equip. Right, so I don't need to equip anymore. Let's now get ready to go here. When we're pushing, let's ditch the line about now. Probably a little too late, but I think we'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Famous last words? Yeah, famous last words, Ham. But what we should do now, oh, this is why I made it a little bit longer than the 0.3, because 0.3 is right on the length of these lines, as we figured out last time when I stuffed it up a couple of times, but 0.4 just gives us a little bit of headroom in case the line runs a touch longer, or we miss dropping it at the first point. So either way, let's go ahead and drop all these lines now, and then we'll wait our I like to wait probably about 13, 14-ish hours, which will probably give us the best time for our catch. Right, so line 1 is done. The autopilot will swing us around now, and once we straighten up, we'll drop line number 2. Yes, it's good once you figure out the plan, once you figure out the course. I think it just makes life so much easier, doesn't it, with this autopilot business? Right, here we go. We're swinging around now. Swinging around, swinging around. And we'll drop you there. Brilliant. Let's just check the sonar quickly. What do you know? No fish. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Line number 2 has been laid. Let's get ready to drop line number 3 here. I'll put that in the launcher. Don't launch it yet though, Ham. We know what you like with your getting overzealous with the buttons. Oh, looks like we're riding that wave pretty well. Swell's picking up out here. It's always the way. Worst area for fishing on this little boat. Worst area ever. So we might drop about here. Yeah, good. And line number 3 is in the books. Let's get ready to drop line number 4. Release. Line is almost fully distributed, and we'll get ready to wait. I'm hoping that conditions stay like this, so we can probably, what I might do is I'm going to just swing around this way, even though, actually you can come off there now, thanks. Even though I know that conditions will roughen, if conditions were like this for fishing and hauling in, it'll be brilliant, but we know we know it's not going to happen. We know that the swell is going to pick up. Let's now wait. We're going to have to wait. I'm going to do 13 hours. All right, let's wait. Actually, do you want to turn the key off, Ham? Yeah, let's turn the engine off. Let's not waste fuel here. So let's go 13. Yes, 13. Let's rest. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me. It's rainy. The swell is terrible. Can we just wait 1 more hour potentially? This is why we wait. We'll wait 2 hours. That'll take us to 15. Conditions are no better. Conditions are no better. 1 more hour. 1 more hour. No, it's no better. It just is what it is. We just... Oh my friggin' gosh. Are you serious? What is this hell? We just cannot win when it comes... Are we on... Oh, it's over here. We just cannot win when it comes to this... this stuff. Alright, we're gonna have to get ready to hook in. Get ready for a time lapse. We'll start off together, but we'll probably... Oh, these waves are making this shocking. Just so you can see how actually hard this is when the swell is like this bad, how hard it is to line up these boys. Why every time we go to haul in does it do this?
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement. The following moments may contain explicit language.
To us. Why? Just why? Like, it doesn't need to do this.
2,000 years later.
We just sort of chug in at this speed. Yeah, because I keep having to really, like, fight the steering on it. Here we go, here we go. No, 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 no. See, and the swell just pushes me the wrong way. Okay, I think we've got it. Let me out, let me out, let me out. I think we got it. Oh, I got one. All right, there we go. I got one. I've hooked one. I'm a happy man. Now that I know that they all get hooked in, because I thought it was only what you would actually... So what I'm doing, I thought it was, yeah, so when they go up into there, it still manages to hook them, apparently. This is the one we want. So what I'm doing, you can see a little, like a white little dot there. I'll try and zoom in and post-edit. And I'm trying to aim that at the top of the hook. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I'm trying to aim that white thing where the top of the hook meets the rope. Oh, that's working brilliantly, actually. Okay, let's go in. Let's move to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about to... I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say it. I think we did it. Somebody play back the footage, because I think we just got a perfect 4 lines haul in of hooking. I think we did it. Play back the footage. Like, I think we did it. Let's check the inventory, because we got a lot of fish then. All right, 20 tons of halibut there, 34 tons there, 33 there, 1.5 ton of the haddock, 3 ton of haddock there, another ton of haddock there, 10, 30, that's 15, that's 19 ton of catfish. Let's go and sell our mighty catch. What an absolute haul, and what treacherous conditions this has been. This is like deadliest catch out here at the moment. This is like the white tip water, white tip peaks on the wash of the water, the like icy sort of snowy, like it looks holy dooly. Just be aware that once on HMAS Perth, we actually came around to the bottom of Australia on the western coast there, coming up to Perth, and we were told to gun it. The captain was told to floor our ship and get it up into Perth, because they had a whole ban there on the docks, because Perth had just been it had just been like overhauled and fixed and all this sort of stuff. And what had happened is the swell was a lot like this, like really rough, like sharp, rough waves. And what had actually happened is, as we pushed in and we were told to push, the ship came over. Now, ships don't fly out of the water like that, okay? They just don't do that. The Navy ships don't, put it that way. Anyway, but they still get a fair amount of up and down. Like, you can, like, they still get a lot of the hull in and out of the water. regardless. And what had happened is we'd gunned it so hard and we went over this swell like that, and what had happened is when the ship came back down, when the bow came back down into the water, it actually creased the hull of the ship and split, and so we'd split and busted a seam in the actual ship after it had just been all refurbished and redone. Yeah, crazy stuff. All right, let's remove the entire route. Let's get ready to come up inland because we're heading up into here, so we'll just make a node to there, and we'll set sail. It's only 2.1 nautical mile, and we'll get in and sell our catch, buy the boat, and we'll head down to Rost in our new boat. All right, we are boosting into town here, and oh my gosh, the conditions the whole way in have just been treacherous, but we're ready to sell our big catch. What are you predicting, team? I'm predicting 2.8 million is my prediction. Now, I'm probably way off because I'm trying to think of what we caught last time, how much. I know there was a 40 tonner in the last catch, but we've got quite a bit more here, so maybe 3 million, or maybe we won't even get that lucky, but let's see how we go. Have I come into the wrong part of town here? I'm coming into the wrong part of town. I'm coming into where they look like they service a lot of boats, and there may be a factory there, so we're gonna have to boost around here. Right, this is going to be the test, isn't it? Are we going to get belted about? Is the tide pushing us towards the jetty? I shouldn't say jetty, the docks. We'll find out. We'll find out today. Now, when we buy our new boat, here's my challenge to you guys. I want you guys to put in the comment section down below a name for our new boat, but it has to be like a movie reference pun. So think of this, like The Codfather, something like that. I want to hear the best ones you've got, and whatever it is, we can name it. We'll try and I've missed this completely, haven't I? We'll name that our next boat. If I can swing the back end around here, just back up a little bit. Right, let's screech the brakies on. We should be ready to dock here any moment. There we go. All right, that was actually not a bad docking. You've done good. You've done good, Flippy. You've only flipped us once in that whole journey over the last couple episodes. Time to go and sell. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Money, money, money. Let's go sell all fish. Okay, ready, team? Oh my gosh. Almost 5 million? Oh, we've got 7 million in. Wait, was that was all our fish, wasn't it? Holy. Yeah. Selfish. Don't be so shellfish. There's another one that could have been. Right, let's go buy a new boat. Ooh. Okay, let's have a look. We are going for this. Not the Dr. Phil. This one here, the Fixer. Now this one can take cargo, extra small, and medium. So it's also support rigging with the manual water cannon. So we could try our hand at some firefighting too. Let's purchase that. All right, brilliant. And what's our active boat? Let's switch our active boat to. Okay, activate. Right, let's do the upgrades because we'd be silly not to. Let's get you. Yeah, we're just getting everything today, aren't we? You better believe it. You bet. Okay, this one 6,000 horsepower. Heck yeah. All right, install it. Also, Ham, don't forget to install stuff because you're probably not going to remember that if you don't do it properly. Install that. Right. Internal fuel tank. Well, yeah, just get the good one. Just get the good one. Right. Throttle. Get the good one. Just get it. 3, 2, 1. Buy. Install. You got to remember to install. I always forget that. Get the best prop. Install. And searchlight. Just get the best ones, Ham. Just do it, alright? Get the cool ones, okay? Just deck it out. Right, what else can we do here now? It's manual controlled water cannon used to put out fires. Do we want to get that now? Does it affect our cargo hauling? I'm going to just take it off at the moment, just in case it affects cargo hauling. Now, the information, yeah, we're good. Support, okay, I think we're right. Now, there is a thing here for cargo crew, max crew too. Can we actually hire someone to help us on our boat? Let's just access the warehouse. Serve the crew. Here we go. Johnny Axelson. Senior mechanic is experienced in special. Oh, so they all have different jobs they can do. A versatile crewman who performs a wide range of tasks on board, responsible for maintaining order, mooring, maintaining deck equipment, and navigational watch. Works under the direction of senior officers and is always ready to act. And a versatile crewman. So we'll take Johnny, the versatile crewman, shall we? Sure, let's take you, Johnny. So, does that mean... Do we have to put Johnny on the boat? Let's go down here and have a look. Where does our crew member work? Hello, crew member. Where are you? Maybe they're back in the shipyard. We'll just go check to see if that's a thing we have to do over here. No. Okay. Don't know how the crew stuff works. It looks like there might be someone... yeah, I don't know how the crew stuff works. Either way, it doesn't matter. Let's see if there's a job we can get. Is it in the shop for memory? No, it's not. It's back here. Right, let's see if we can take something back down to Rost, shall we? Even if it's just... So we want to go Rost. Any deliveries to Rost. What? Oh, that's right. Passenger transport's now in the game. Unfortunately, I don't think we can take passengers on our boat. So we're not doing that. How much does it cost? 32,000? Wow, that's a lot of money. Right, so we're literally just going to load up this cargo onto our overpriced cargo boat. And we're going to head down to Rost. Look, it's something. It's better than nothing. It's a thing. Whatever. Get over it. At least it's going to cover the fuel, which we need to stop off and get some of also. Yeah, these aren't for a lot of money. Look, it was only just because we've got to get back down there anyway, so we may as well just at least cover the cost of fuel. Right, let's fire this puppy up and see how we go. Engine start. Let's get turn on front searchlight. No, let's turn on interior. Oh, that's better. Turn. Leave those on. Leave that on. Take the steering wheel. Take. No. Actually, you shut the door. Yes, we want a little bit of protection while we're in here. Let's cast away. We'll back up. Oh, this thing's, Oh, we've already crashed it. Ouch. Holy snap and take off, Batman. Right, we're going to boost over here to the fuel. We'll fill up this hot tub time machine. Oh, yeah, this is, this sounds like a little barge. I love it. I think I remember driving this last time, and I had a blast driving this boat last time. We'll just pull up here. dock you there. We'll turn the oh, that's the horn. Let's fill it up. Fill it up, thanks, sir. That's gonna cost me buy fuel. All right, that cost 10,000 or something, did it? Something like that. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, the boat's on. I must have turned it back on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you ruin my new boat. Let's just try and creep out of here because the water's pushing us towards the dock. We're at 100%, no damage yet. Oh. Okay, we're all good. Whew. Right. Let's just boost this way for a sec at about that speed while we're going. Don't tell me the water's going to calm down now. All right, let's take a guide from here. Remove that entire route. So we're heading down to here. Maybe we just come all the way around this way, yeah? I think, although last time we came up through here, so maybe it's quicker to come boosting through this way. We'll just do that again. I think we'll get to there and then we'll be fine. How's the weather looking? Weather's looking like it's calming down just a little bit. Okay, otherwise pretty good. Let's get a nice snappy screenshot of that. Oh, beautiful. And let's hit the frog and toad. Well, here I am on the back of the boat. We are not far out of Rost now. You can see the city lights just up that way a little bit. We've got a little lighthousey thing just here, a little beacon hut, and the sun is actually rising. So it looks beautiful over there over the horizon, although getting a little bit washy out here. So let's fire this bad boy up. Let's head for the rest of our trip back into town. And it was a long trip. I tell you what, the trip was taking so long, right? So I'm just going to, there we go, get on track. The trip was taking so long from over here. It took so long this time to get across here, whereas I felt when we went up that way, it actually went really quick. I got to about here and I actually paused the game and the recording and I went to the gym because I felt like I needed to achieve something today as opposed to just sitting here watching the boat sail across that big gap. I don't think it was also really rough conditions and I think the tide was against us. So remember when I said that speed over water comes into consideration? Well, it's more so especially when the current is going against you because the speed can actually be like much less over water than over land and that sort of stuff. So it can add to the trip when the tide is against you or the current. Anyway, let's get into port now and get these boxes offloaded. It should be just coming up on a nice morning when that sun starts to rise. bonus for you guys sticking around to the end. It's me, Ham, talking to you about the end of the video. It's foggy. There were 2 boats on fire. We'll get to that shortly. We're just going to pull into this really foggy dock here that I couldn't decide where I was going to pull into either. So let's just not worry about that. I didn't damage the boat, so that's the main thing. And then we're just going to unload these 4 items. It's not going to make us much money. That's not why we did it. We just did it to have something to take with us, I guess, cover the fuel costs a little bit. But we are 9 kilometers off getting our certificate 2 for our boat license, which is going to allow us to upgrade in the coming episodes, which is really cool for us. Bonus for you guys who are sticking around to see my mug. At the beginning of next episode, we're fitting the hose to this thing and we're taking it out to do some firefighting on those boats. Oh yeah, baby. We're doing it. But only you guys will know that stuck around to the end. And if you know, drop a comment down below to let me know you know what the bonus was and what we're doing next time. See if we can make other people jealous. On that note, guys, please leave a like because it does help YouTube know that my content needs to be pushed out there. When you guys leave a like or a comment and you watch right through, it does really help it out. And at the moment, we're struggling with YouTube a little bit. A lot of people are with content. A lot of content creators are seeing YouTube's doing something algorithmic, not friendly to us. So it helps when you guys just help out by leaving a like or a comment as well. All right, that's it for me. We'll see you next episode. Plenty more to come on the channel. We got farming sim, ships at sea, live streams. There'll be Planet Coaster videos coming soonish, I think. There's Transport Fever 2 coming back. Plenty to come on the channel. See you next episode. Stay safe when you're at sea. Stay glued to your screen and get out of here.